Welcome again to our commemoration. An anniversary scarcely noticed in the media took place last month. 75 years have passed since the Anschluss, the annexation that ended the brief and tumultuous history of the Austrian Republic with German occupation. On a Friday in March of 1938, millions demonstrated for an independent Austria, the remains of a great multi-ethnic empire dismantled 20 years before. The next day, millions cheered as the Nazi Wehrmacht delivered the answer to Chancellor von Schuschnigg's proposed vote for an independent nation. It was not a Sound of Music moment, as millions thronged to welcome Adolf Hitler as a conquering hero. Even their religious leader, Cardinal Innitzer, welcomed the new savior on the steps of St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, the first nail in the coffin that ended the European civilization. And what of the some 185,000 Jews of Austria who overwhelmingly supported their democratic home? They were immediately made into the evil other. Some went straight to political concentration camps. Others went straight to consular offices, lining up for days to get a visa anywhere. The West watched and did very little. Those who did get out, often they were called the lucky ones. But they waited months, enduring many days in lines to get exit visas from the Gestapo, losing everything but their lives. They were, for the rest of their lives, considered the lucky ones. They were the lucky ones who went on kinder transports to England, never to see their parents again. They were the lucky ones who were crammed into the ghetto of Shanghai. They were the lucky ones who scrambled to make it to Bolivia, Uruguay, Costa Rica, or Cuba. They were the lucky ones who may have had a sponsor in the United States. Maybe they were the lucky 1,900 who were accepted by Australia, the lucky 44 who were accepted by Canada. They were the lucky ones who were displaced from everything. Some made it to Palestine and later made that into the state of Israel. And what of the nearly 100,000 unlucky ones who never made it out? Some emigres made peace with their former brethren. Others, after a lifetime of dislocation and struggle, could not. I remember my grandmother, who passed away a year ago at the age of 100. She used to say, if they give me a first-class ticket and put me up in the Hotel Imperial, I would never go back. What would I do? I would stop at every street corner and cry. One day, they were friends, Arbeitskollegen, teachers. The next day, they wore a Hakenkreuz armband, a swastika on their arm, rummaging through your apartment. How could it happen? How could your friends in a moment become your blood enemies, determined to lead to your elimination or annihilation? Well, perhaps we'll learn something about that from our speaker today, who is also from Vienna, who has a very different history that she has described in her book. So we look forward to her speech, to her talking to us. And in the meantime, I'd like to acknowledge the dignitaries who join our community today in our Yom HaShoah commemoration. We have Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, who I don't think has come yet, but has joined us every year of his 8 years and far more than that, and so we welcome him. We welcome State Assemblyman Richard Bloom. Please stand up while I announce your name. County Supervisor Zev Yaroslavsky. Controller Wendy Gruhl. Councilman Eric Garcetti. Both of them excellent friends to us and to our community. Councilmember Paul Koretz. Councilmember Jan Perry. Councilmember Dennis Zine. Councilmember Tom Labange. Trustee for the Los Angeles Community College District, Nancy Perlman. I'd also like to acknowledge and welcome the Consuls General from Austria, Germany, Hungary, Romania, and the State of Israel.